day yesterday. Unfortunately, we had some rain in the morning, but it did come out sunny in the afternoon. As you can see, I'm stood in the sun. So hopefully you managed to get out and do a little bit yesterday afternoon. Right, these are the instructions for Thursday. So I will go through them and make sure you know what you've got to do. So we are starting today with our phonics, and in your pack you have got a bingo card. Again, you can use a pen to colour it in, or you can cover it up with counters, however you want to play. I will call out the words and then I want you just to cover them up, and then when you get bingo, call out bingo. Right, are you ready? First word, verge. Ginger. Gentle. Page. Giant. Hinge. Wage. Cage. Gymnastics. Sage. Germ. Plunge. So hopefully some of you got bingo by then. So that's our soft G words. We're going to have a go at writing some words now. So you need a piece of paper and a pencil. So if you want to pause the video, quickly do that now, and then I will read out 4 words. Right, are we ready? We'll go through some of these words. First word, hinge. The hinge on the door was rusty. Verge. I tripped over the verge. Germ. I don't want to catch a germ. And giant. So have a go at writing those, and then let's have a look. So first word was hinge. H-I-N-G. And because you've got that G with the E, that makes it make that J sound instead of the G that comes from the back. Next word was verge. 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 Then we had germ. And then we had giant. G-I-A-N-T. So the G and the I make that soft G, that J sound. Right, your guided reading for today. In your packs, you should have a set of questions. Now, I did have the wrong date at the top. I think I crossed that off before I photocopied them. So just make sure you've got the correct one. I think I changed it. It should say week 2, week beginning the 27th. So you've got a set of questions. You have got an extract from the book, Whiffy Wilson, The Wolf Who Wouldn't Go to Bed by Carol Hart, and all your questions are based on this extract here. I will link the video I made in if you want to watch the video again. That's quite a nice story, that one. That's Adam and I in his bed ready for that one. So that's your guided reading for today. Now our maths for today, we're just going to have a little look at the computer screen. So having a look on there today, well, first of all, we are going to count back in ones. Sorry, cameraman, I made a mistake there. Are you ready? We're going to count backwards in ones from 100. So 100, 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91, 90, 89, 88, 87, 86, 85, 84, 83, 82, 81, 80, 79, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, 70, 69, 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Right, now we're going to have a quick look at the screen. And on the screen, we can see 4 different images of a number. And it says at the top, how many spots. I'm just going to give you a few seconds to look at that. And I want you to think about the best way of counting those up. Now, all of those images show you the same number, which hopefully you all got the same number, which was 9. And when we're looking at them, when we were thinking about these, we need to think about which were easier to count and why do we think that was. Now, if we were having a discussion in class, I would be looking for you maybe picking this one out was the easiest because you've got a group of 5, a group of 4, 5 and 4 makes 9. Over here, we've got 3 groups of 3, which for some of you might have been the next easiest because you might have known that 3, 3 and 3 makes 9. This one, because the dots aren't so easily put together, makes it a bit more tricky to count. But if we look, we can see that we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, and then a 9th one on its own. So I would have said this was 1, this was 2, this was 3, and then I would say that this one was the hardest one to count because although we can follow the numbers down, we sort of ended up counting each one of those individually, which makes that a little bit trickier. Right, so the main part of our maths today, we've got some problem solving. I like to do problem solving on a Thursday. You have got a grid in your pack. Well, actually, you've got 2 grids. You have got to work out what these missing numbers are. You've got addition symbols in there. I know we've been doing subtraction this week, but you will have to use some subtraction because it is the opposite of addition. You will sometimes have to do subtraction to help you work out what goes in some of these boxes here. So what you have to do is you have to follow the calculations along and down so that you get the correct answers at the bottom. Okay, you have got 2 of those. If you finish those really quickly, yep, you've guessed it, have a go at making your own. Maybe you could make one to challenge your mum or your dad. What you might want to think about is which numbers you could leave out to make it a little bit more tricky. It's still got to be solvable, but see if you can make it a bit more tricky. So that's your maths for today. We are still thinking as our last session on the Greedy Fox. Now today's session, what we're thinking about is we are thinking about writing commands for Mr. Fox if he was ever to come to town again. So what sorts of things would you write for him? So you're thinking about things like you must not, you should, you shouldn't. You're writing a list of commands for if he comes to town again and how he should behave if he comes into town. So I'm expecting that you should probably get maybe 5 or 6 commands written down. Think about the language that you're going to use. You're going to be telling Mr. Fox what he's got to do. Right, so our next session is our handwriting. Are you ready for your handwriting? Right, let's have a look. So today we've got the word page. Page, we've got a low P all the way back up round into our curly A, into our curly G that goes all the way down, and then into our E. So all of those letters, the main body of them is the same height, it's just the tails that come down. We've then got cage, so curly cur, into our A, into our G, and wage. Now W is a bit tricky. Up, down, up, straight off into that A, into the G, and then round into the E. Then we've got the word gentle, which has actually got some tall letters in it. So we've got that G, E, N, tall T, tall L, and into our E. So those tall letters go up towards the top of that top line. Right, so our next sessions this afternoon, we have got computing, which is on here. Now, I know you haven't got the same resources at home as you have got at school, but I know that you can get apps and you can get programs where you can do some drawing on a computer. It doesn't matter what sort of computer you do it on, whether it's on a phone, whether it's on a laptop, whether it's on a DS or something like that. I'm just going to use To Paint on here because I know you will recognise this one. What I want you to think about today is whatever program you're using, so I can't necessarily give you instructions about how to use these programs because they'll all be different. Well, I thought I'd change colour then. I've done that red. I was going to do a tree trunk. Well, it'll have to be a red tree trunk. Think about how you can change the effect that you're doing, even if it's just changing the colour. Think about what you want to do to help you create an image on the screen. So today, if you can get a draw program, have a go at doing some drawing. If you're able to, you might be able to do something, you might need help from your parents, you might be able to do a screenshot, and then you might be able to email that to me if you can do a screenshot. So have a go at doing some drawing. We want to exit that. I've lost the cursor now. Where's he gone? Ah, there he is. He's come back. So that's your computing for today. Get physical. You've got your Joe Wicks. You've also got the challenges from the New Forest Schools partnership. Today it's called Train It Thursday. I will put a copy of this on the website, and it's called Through the Ladder. What they'd like you to do, if you've ever seen any of those people doing the training programs, when you've got the ladder that you lay out on the floor and you have to quickly run through the ladder, I've got some squares on the floor here, so when you quickly run through, and then the challenge on there today is how many times can you do that in 3 minutes. So if you set up a little course, you can have a go at doing your course and running through your ladder, and how many you do in a minute, 3 minutes, sorry. If you send that to me, then I can send that off to James and he will put those results together. And then our last session today, you have got another session of PE with me today. I recorded 2 videos. If you didn't get yesterday's PE done, you can do that today alongside the new lesson. And today you're rolling a ball with your partner, which is a lot of teamwork because you have to work together. It took Adam and I a long time to get the control going for that one. Hope you have a great Thursday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.